Hey, good evening, everyone. Let's just wait a bit and more people are joining. Then we can start onboarding. Hello, good evening, everyone. Trust you have a great day and good week. So, this is Google Labs onboarding, and I'm glad that all of you are available. I think though it's never one that's complete. This meeting is just going to take 30 minutes, and I don't want to stress everyone. I know you guys have different fields and things you're doing. So, okay, I'm Eric Enso, and I'm the CEO of Gugu Robotics and co-founder at Gugu Labs. I would appreciate if you can share your camera just for 5 minutes so we can have a snapshot of it and we can move further. Everyone,
Sorry, please come
kindly share
again.
your snapshots. Yeah, I said kindly share your camera so we can take a snapshot from everyone. Okay, that's great. Thank you all. If you think you can pick down your camera. I'll be sharing my screen right now. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, good. Okay, okay. Okay. Welcome to Google Labs. I'm genuinely excited that you all are here. So, whether you're a complete beginner or you're taking your very first step into technology, you're a student that's looking to build practical skills, or an entrepreneur creating your next startup, or maybe an engineer that's preparing for the future, you have joined a community that's built to help you grow. And currently, technology is changing very rapidly. That's in this current generation that we are. I think it will be Gen Alpha. Yes, so technology is evolving very fast. AI is transforming how we work and how we do things. Robotics is also changing manufacturing. And blockchain, that's for people that are in blockchain space, and that's cryptocurrency, is also redefining trust because, yeah, things are changing and evolving very fast. And also, space technology is becoming more accessible to not just the military or defense, but even young people. It's not just for the government anymore. Everyone now has access to it. The world is not waiting for you. Neither should you wait for the world. So that's exactly what I built Google Labs. So the future is not waiting for you, like I said. So Google Labs is more than an online learning platform. It's more of a technology ecosystem. So it's designed to help people to move from curiosity, because a lot of people are curious about technology. How is this work? Is this magic, or is this like some imagination? Mm, okay. Welcome, Uzaya. So so people think technology is kind of imagination, is magic. Yes, it's magic, but then you have to make that magic come to reality. Your ideas have to come to reality. Everything you ever think about is possible. Everything you ever think about is possible. It's just you working on way to bring it to reality. You think of a way to solve problems because there are a lot of challenges in this world. This Nigeria, for example, has a lot of challenges. So you think of solving problems, and you you bring a project that is a solution. So with Google Apps, you create projects that you're proud of. Yeah, like you create your projects, you're going to be proud of them, and you add those to your portfolio. And our goal is not to just help you to become someone that uses technology, but then you create opportunities, solve meaningful problems, and build businesses to shape the future. This is the reason is because Africa, like over time, Africa is more of a technology user. So we had once consuming technology or over time, but now we are changing the narrative. Instead of consuming technology, why don't we give it back to the world? So because companies shaping tomorrow are not just looking for someone that doesn't know the theory, because I know a lot of schools in Nigeria, Africa, it's more of theory and not of actions. So with Google Apps, you build your own projects, you solve real problems. Okay, that's okay. This is what Google Apps. So your learning journey with Google Apps is is extensive and it's very straightforward. First of all, it's um it's very structured. Yeah. So it's more of practical exercises, quizzes, and hands-on projects. Yes, hands-on projects, which is very important because you apply your knowledge to real-world challenges. You could be doing anything, but then you apply your whatever you've thought about to solve a problem. It could be a problem you're facing, but then you bring it to the public and okay, say, let me help everybody. Let's say, for example, let's say for people like us who are tech nerds, we're very lazy to cook. Then someone has to build the food app. So the food app allows you to have access to the restaurant around your area. Let's say there's Glovo and it's kind of maybe you can just drop it in comments. I so let's know which what you think like okay what restaurant or who is solving a problem that's you have been seeing like you've been stressed about. I'll be glad for your response.
Sorry, sir, I didn't get your question, sir.
Okay, my question is I'm a tech nerd and I have a challenge of not knowing how to cook. So who is supposed to provide us with that services? So I said like you should drop the answers in the message. Okay, I saw someone just dropped that say Chicken Republic. I need more response, then we can move further. Okay. Show deck. Whoa. Mama put. Okay, I don't even know about show deck, Mufti and Lua, but that's amazing. I think I'll still have to check on I have to check on them. So there are a lot of people that are solving problems. Kilimanjaro, Captain Cook. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, this is so much. This is so much. So these are problems that someone has thought about and solved. And in this class, there are a lot of people from different fields. Let me just say before I continue the class. Mufi Oluwa, for example, she sells electronics. She sells Rhyme products. So that's it. And quite of a number of people, including we have our partners that on this call as well as students. So it's kind of an extensive space of different people. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, this is it. As you progress, you unlock more advanced courses. You build increasingly sophisticated products. That's stuff that's going to help your portfolio, more of like your CV, so that you have high chances of getting jobs wherever you want to work. And free learning is not a risk. So okay. So the educational platform for that's Google Labs. It's first of all you're going to hone your skills. Like I said, you hone your skills. You optimize by doing projects, and our extensive training gives you confidence in whatever you're doing, as well as okay, we have more people joining. Okay, yeah. So it also unlocks you to opportunities. That's because of the partnering organization we have. You have opportunities to apply for jobs and as well as hackathons. There are hackathons that are going to be hosted for the best students, the best projects, and you have the chance to work for big organizations as well as big robotics, as well as what is it? As well as helping your CV grow over time. So the opportunities are countless. So the platform is going to be ready, and you're going to get an update so that you have access to it and have access to courses. That's over time. So like I say you learn by doing, and that's doing real projects. I think I've spoke about this already. Okay, yeah, I think I spoke about this. So the journey is very simple, very straightforward. You learn, you practice, you build, you create, and you launch. So on the platform, you have access to components that's for people that are into the robotics field. You have um, you have access to courses. Then you also have access to books. There are books that might not be available to the public, but everything is there on the platform. And okay, it's simple. This is very important. So as you grow over time, you optimize. Um, you get certifications, and certifications are valid certifications that's by us and our legal partners. Oh, damn. Okay. Welcome aboard, Palisa. So this certificate is going to grant you access to um increase your portfolio and also get good paying jobs, which is very important. So, and the beautiful thing, it can be added to your professional profiles, including LinkedIn and any other professional project profiles. And the thing is, you are never alone. You have the community, you have mentors that are going to help you. Then you also have yourselves there's a community there where everyone have to work hands in hand together, as well as a large ecosystem of our partners, which is within the Google Labs ecosystem. And this is where it gets very beautiful. We also have Google Labs. Okay, we have more people joining. Welcome aboard, Sylvia. So Google Labs AI has been trained with Llama 3.1 and Quen AI. Those are the major languages that we use to train Google Labs AI. So with Google Labs AI, you learn from within the system, like you speak to it and you get responses that will help you, guide you, and also do your projects that's within the system and outside. So that's uh that's like a top up for using our system. So we have Google Labs AI. It helps you. It's always there. It helps you and provide solutions to whatever challenge you have and you face. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? You can drop an emoji. Okay, great. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. So the schools are divided in multiple sections, very wide sections, very wide sections. We have the School of Robotics, where students will have to build robots. No, okay, starting with School of Artificial Intelligence. So the students learn how to build their AI fundamentals. They know about prompt engineering, which is very popular. You know about AI agents, which is becoming more popular lately. AI assistants, that's more business. Local LLMs. So local LLMs is more of large language models, same thing as let's just say ChatGPT, for example. But now this ChatGPT is owned by you. So it lives in your machine and you don't have to pay for subscription. You don't need monthly subscription. So that's where local LLMs comes in. And through this, you can have to build your own local LLM. Then there's AI automation, AI for business, the AI ethics. That's AI ethics is governance of AI. Because yeah, this AI they're learning a lot, but then they can also misbehave, like go against the law and all of that. So that's where AI ethics comes in to protect them from going past their stage. So that's more like super AGI, yeah, super artificial intelligence. Then there's generative AI. Then School of Robotics, students will be able to build their own robots from the ground. That's starting with using Arduino, knowing about ESP32, which is one of the very most popular in the IoT sector. Then Raspberry Pi, ROS2, that's a robotics operating system. That's everything that's related to them doing things by themselves. Then as well as sensors, as well as motors, and even building humanoid robots. I know a lot of people's dreams to build their own very humanoid robots and not just you seeing the one outside. Um, I can't remember the name. I only remember the robot dog's name, which is Spot Mini. Then industrial robotics as well as autonomous robotics. Then School of Programming, you'll be able, that's for students that's going for School of Programming, you'll be able to learn Master Python, which is for complex coding, JavaScript, TypeScript, C++, which is mostly for robot programming as well. And it's built for light apps. And Rust, Go, Go is also for robotics, Java, PHP, Flutter, Next.js, APIs, and database. So most of the ones I called will be helpful to help you build apps. So you learn how to build apps that's within Google Apps ecosystem. You learn how to build websites. And for APIs and database, APIs is more of connecting something to another. Let's say, for example, I am supposed to buy Bugatti Tourbillon. I have to own a Bugatti Chiron and a Bugatti Divo. So that's you having like your first and second certificate before you access the third one. So that's the way API comes in. Yeah. Then the School of Electronics, students who go for School of Electronics learn PCB design. They learn keycard, easy EDA, Altium Designer, embedded system, which is kind of the next gen of it. Then power electronics, IC, signal processing, and circuit analysis. So it's kind of an extensive space and sector for them. And there's an add-up which is very beautiful because a lot of people, apart from them being electronics, want to know more about School of Aerospace. So within Google Labs ecosystem, you study rocket science. Got someone joining. Okay. But okay, so School of Aerospace, you students that choose to the School of Aerospace have to learn rocket science, UAV engineering, that's unmanned aerial vehicle, that's drones mostly. That's the most popular name for it. Design, drone design, satellite systems, be able to build satellite systems, all of that. Orbital mechanics, space robotics, mission planning and aerospace. So beautiful thing is during hackathons, like in the past over time, I think most of our students were they participate in competitions that was within the African space, between here, Nigeria and South Africa. And our students took third position in Africa, which it's kind of beautiful. So you learn and you take what you've learned to the real world and you're good. Then the School of Cybersecurity, it's a wide area of um protecting people that's with advanced skills like ethical hacking. It's kind of popular in movies though. But now you have to do it in real world, you have to do it in real life. Then there's Linux, kind of so Linux, for example, is an operating system. Normally everybody uses Mac OS, that's um, Apple operating system, as well as HP, that's Windows. Sorry, Windows is one of the most popular operating system. Linux is mostly for ethical hackers and people that does things on the other ways. The network, Wireshark, OSINT, digital forensics that's to gather data, cloud security, SOC operations, and secure coding. So that's for cybersecurity. Then School of Blockchain and Web3. Students who start and get access to this and apply for this. They explore Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, SU, smart contracts. So you'll be able to build smart contracts be able to control the blockchain ecosystem because we it's more like us giving data and writing data of what something should do. Like I'll use the example of one of our app, our software. It's named Quantum, Quantum trading agents. So quantum trading agents trades on your behalf because humans like us, we are very greedy. We're very greedy that we want to make so much money at a very fast pace of time. Yeah, like for example, you have around $100 as normal you, then let's say you trade for a night, you make around $400. That greedy you say, okay, you want to put everything back in, and then that's when your money will disappear. But now with quantum agents, it doesn't need you to trade your emotions. It does everything on your behalf, and it has been coded to do that. Then when the smart contract is what is governing our agents. Smart contract governs the agents with the blockchain ecosystem and with users. You understand? So what Quantum does, you, the user, invest your money, it makes more money for you, then it shares with you. Both of you shares because he's the one working, you are the one just sleeping. So he shares with you, he takes his part of it and you take it. So like 50-50. Its own is going to be used to take care of its security, take care of everything related that's with quantum, including all the developers that build quantum. That's our developers at Gugu Robotics. So that's for blockchain. Then the School of Business. So with School of Business, we are going to be guiding you on learning entrepreneurship as people that want to go into entrepreneurship fully. Startup building. Like I know from this class, a lot of people will build their own startups and we have more companies in Africa. That's very important. We don't want to be users, we want to be the ones giving. Then also we're teaching you how to fundraise. Yeah, you need money for your business. You also need how to, you also need money to fundraise. You need money for your startup. You need money for your startup. You have an idea, but your idea is not enough. You need something to be added. So that's part of it. And you also learn sales, marketing, branding. It's kind of a lot. Public speaking, as well as negotiation and uh, leadership, which is an ad, and product management. Seems to have more people joining. Welcome aboard, Maurice. You are late. So that's it for business. Then okay, School of Finance. So you in School of Finance, we guide you on understanding your personal finance, on what you're supposed to invest, the stock market, cryptocurrency trading, technical analysis, risk management, and the whole entire thing of financial modeling. So it's just kind of extensive. It's more like an add-up for the business. And now this is a part that is good for almost everyone, the School of Design. So in the School of Design, it's okay, wait. In School of Business, I'm supposed to add some extra. It's something more importantly is I know a couple of people here are content creators. So we also have class for them to be able to make a money online by being content build providing high level content and um getting paid on social media space by YouTube, by Facebook, by Instagram. They are also going to learn how to make money through all of that. That's within the ecosystem. And as well as okay, as well as survey. You've heard of survey. Survey is more like taking responses for companies. There are companies that have what they're doing, and they want you to take a survey over of what they're doing, and you get paid. You don't just take a survey and don't get paid. So they could ask you, how's our products at your end? how have you enjoyed it, and after all of that, you get paid for it. Then in School of Design, you learn how to make videos, edit beautiful videos, high level videos, learn how to make best pictures. Then there's UI designing, there's UX designing, there's Figma. All of these are that design for the design ecosystem. Then there's Blender. Blender is for 3D, mostly 3D editing, making let's say in the eye of AI. And there's CAD. CAD is mostly for vehicles, electronics, and other big stuff. Then there's Fusion 360, which is same as CAD. Then there's Photoshop, there's Illustrator, and there's motion graphics. So while motion graphics is still tied to that of Figma, is now you did a logo, then motion graphics is more like making that logo be alive. So your logo is not just sitting there, but it has a life. Then the School of Manufacturing. So you learn how to you discover CNC machining. But this one is more aggressive. It's not for beginners though. You learn 3D printing. You also learn injection molding, carbon fiber manufacturing, your product manufacturing, and quality assurance. Yeah. So then the final one is the School of Future Technologies. So this is where you learn quantum computing. Computing now it's computers that think over 100 times, 100,000 times faster than humans. Normally, we humans we spend around 30% of our brain power. Like a lot of humans spend 30%. That's for smart people, and people that are not so smart, they spend 10% of their brains to work. Then when you reach 100%, then you're a machine. And then we have our machines, the AI, they're the ones that's in quantum computing, they are over 400 times fast because of what you think. They gather data, learn about us, and use that to um, provide solutions to our world. Then, as well as nanotechnology, nanotech is technology of the future. I can say is one of the most expensive tech. Reason because I think I worked on a project. It's a nano drone. The drone should be as tiny as my finger, like this. It's very small, but trust me, the components were very expensive. Building it, that stuff that is that tiny. You source the battery that's going to power it, the boards, all of the everything is very small. It's something that's supposed not to be traceable. So it's nanotech is very expensive. Trust me. If you say you want to use nanotech, let's say for example nanotech bulletproof vest, it's more like you having something like this, like a normal dress, but then it's bulletproof, but it's because it's nanotech. So you are protected by a normal shirt, but it's not a normal shirt because it's nanotech. Nanotech, it looks like nothing until it's been tampered with. Then AI, AGI, which is artificial general intelligence, all of this future technologies is for now closed. Until we have more partners, then we are going to open it for people. Then there's also brain computer interfaces. So this system, I think for this one, I've built a project in this and related to this, and you also have access later when this is on the platform. So with brain computer interfaces, your projects are able to use your brain data, your brain wave, by you just running like a system on your head. So it's uses that to control things. It could be the one controlling your laptop, it could be the one speaking to people just from your brain. You don't need to do anything with your hands. It's just your data. It's sending data directly from your brain to whatever you send your data to. There's autonomous vehicles that have their own mind. So you learn how to do vehicles, give them personality, more like pets. Let's say, for example, your vehicle is like 50 kilometers away. I'm in Abuja. Yes, same Abuja, and my vehicle should be around uh let's say let me just use Day or Guarimpa. Okay, I'll just say, hey, meet me in such place. My vehicle is going to come there and pick me up. So that's where autonomous vehicles come in. That's the ones with high emotions. Then digital twins. This is kind of weird. Digital twins is now, for example, you don't want to maybe converse with some people or some persons. Your digital twin is a second version of you that lives in the digital world. It doesn't have to be you. You train it to be like you, respond like you, talk like you, and do things the way you do it. But just that is different. It's now a machine of yourself. That's what digital twin is, and it's interacts just the way real world interacts. So digital twin also for tech, it saves you more money than for you to spend so much, especially when you're testing. You understand? Because testing in real world now is very expensive. Let's say you're building a drone, you are going to be burning you're going to burn money by component. Let's say you buy components to get bonds, and that's then if we should use it for people that are programmers and especially vibe coders, you'll be burning so much tokens and you burn so much tokens when you're prompting. So it's kind of bad and messy. So then the smart cities and future of work. Um, you be part of the ecosystem that builds smart cities. Though we're not in Nigeria, Africa, we haven't taken all of that seriously, other than people in China, United Arab Emirates. Those are people who take this seriously. So yeah, the future won't be built by people who are waiting, but for people who are ready to move, who are ready to fail, who are ready to experiment, improve, and keep building. So let's build together. Let's create things together. Um, Welcome aboard to Google Labs. Community will be open soon, and we'll be sharing updates in regards to that. And if you have any questions, you can raise your hand and you'll be allowed to speak.
Good day, Chief.
Have any question?
Good day, Chief. It's
Oh, sorry.
Rinzi. Yeah,
Yeah. Welcome aboard, Rinzi.
my
Okay.
brother.
This
Well
is
done.
Sarinzi. Yeah, Sarinzi has a very large ecosystem of people he trains. That's in for the fast growing space of technology, and I respect that so much. So and I'm glad he's here. He's not the only one. He's part of major leaders that are helping reach people that are doing amazing things. So, Sarinzi, I appreciate you being part of this meeting.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all so much.
The floor is open, sir.
Okay. Sorry, I actually joined in late. First of all, I have been. I'm currently having a relationship conference ongoing, which of course is my conference, and it started yesterday, and I've been teaching back to back for the past 2 days now. So I was actually on a live meeting with my students when I recalled that this meeting was scheduled for 8 p.m. And the phone I'm currently using is actually on DND, like where I had got your mail. So I didn't even get the notification that the meeting has started, only for me to check and I realized that, oh my God, I'm already like 30 minutes late. So I'm so sorry for coming in late. So sorry. And the few things I had got to hear by the time I joined were so inspiring. I'm glad that such a thing is being passed across to others for them to gain knowledge of. Okay, so my own is to just say thank you, my brother. I don't know. It's to just
Yes,
appreciate you for the great work you're doing. Thank you so much. I'm inspired.
thank you very much. I appreciate.
Yeah,
We look for that. So for everyone who joined late, there'll be yeah, don't worry, there'll be a link. The link to this meeting, the to everything that have been discussed here will be shared. It's will be uploaded on our YouTube and will be shared to everyone. That's okay. That's when you join to the platform. It could be on Discord or WhatsApp
great.
community. Yeah, it's either on Discord or WhatsApp community, but the one that works for everyone. So okay, for people that have questions, Hosea will come in, then Kumakan comes in next. Ozora, the floor is open.
Hello, good evening. Please, can you hear me?
Good evening. Clearly.
Uh, my name is Oshia Justice. So I have some questions concerning this program. Please, what is the duration of the program? How many months?
Well, the program is extensive and won't stop. It's continuously. You just have your courses to attend. You pass your courses, you pass your test, and you also build real projects. Then you as well engage in hackathons. So it's a continuous something. It's not something that stops.
Okay, thank you very much. Why I asked is because I'm a student in the university, and I was thinking that maybe if I come back from break, I can attend the program, and because of the timing, I don't know if it has like maybe some months where it ends and then I get back to school. But I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't end. Everyone is working, and we keep shipping. It's more of so that's what we call it in for people who code. It's more we are shipping. So today we ship our codes, and the world sees what we do, and they take part of it. So thank you very much for your question. Kumakan, you're next.
Thank you.
Okay, hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome aboard.
Yes. Okay, I came in early. I heard extensively from start to finish, and I was more interested in a business school actually. So, on the discourse, you mentioned fundraising and the rest. So, like for Google Labs, is it on an app or where's the platform specifically?
Okay. Google Labs has an app, but for now it's a web app, so everyone has access to the web app, as well as it's going to have a Discord and a WhatsApp community, so everyone can converse there. Why you come back on the app and do have
That's
conversations with your mentors, conversations. Sorry, you onboard your courses and you get your your documents like your books that you need, the practical projects. Let's say you also need softwares. There are softwares that are going to be provided through the platform. Those most of those stuffs are not available to public. So that's through the Google Apps web app. You get them.
all right. Thank you
Then
so much.
you spoke about business. Yeah, you're going to learn how to fundraise. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Th- Thank you very much. So Samuel, you're next. Then Sylvia is the next after that.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Sir Gugu. All right. My name is Samuel Isaac. Thank you so much, sir, for this privilege. And indeed, you are trying to build a community, and I truly admire that. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Mine is also is a little bit like that of Hosea, though. Okay, I'm a student, a final year student, actually, at Barrow University, Kano. You said some things concerning the robotics, and you mentioned some of the schools like School of Robotics, School of Business, and some other stuff like that. So what I'm to ask is, because some of the other things you were saying, like the autonomous systems and all of that, I was like thinking that it's as though it is also in a part, like it's in let me say for the robotics side, something as that. So what my question is everyone going to be grouped into all of those schools, or is it something like after we finish from this, we'll go to the next one, we'll go to the next one, we'll go to the next one, or is everyone like going to have a specified like area of specialty and all? So I don't know if you understood my question, sir. If you understand my question rather.
And I do understand your question. So the thing is, the way everyone comes to Earth, you came alone. Your life is it's your life, so you're separated to whatever you do. So that same thing happens with Google Labs. So everyone is not going to be compacted to one thing. You are diverted to whatever field you are, and so that you thrive in your field. And updates keep coming for every field, everything you've choose, because that's for you. So and the ecosystem keeps growing. So you are not connected or congested with other people. You just learn what you need to learn, you build yourself, and you update your portfolio, which is very important. So as you keep growing, you don't need to be distracted by other things. I don't know if that's clear.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, the other thing asked or I said was, like in the era of the autonomous systems, I was thinking like the autonomous systems is as though it's a kind of branch in the robotic aspect. So is like what I mean is some of the schools to which you listed, they are actually a should I say a kind of twine like into other fields like to which you still mentioned. I don't know how to say it or how to put it, but what I'm trying to say is what I'm going to be doing in my own aspect most times is it going to be what other people are also doing in their own aspect, saying that most of them are like intertwined. Something okay, for example, you gave an area of that robotics, like you gave an example, industrial robotics and all of that, and then you said also there is also a school for manufacturing, something like that, and I guess which also have to do with robotics. So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, sir.
Yeah, I did understand what you're saying. So why they are being separated by that is there's beginner level and there's advanced level. So the beginner levels come with the lesser ones, the more easy ones and closer ones. And they sound differently. There's school of AI and there's also school of robotics. So it's two different things entirely. AI is different from robotics, though AI is able to control robotics. And like I said, let's for example, let's use ChatGPT for example. ChatGPT is a virtual AI, and you mostly have access to it by your phone. And then I want to have a physical AI. It's like I said, I can't even remember that robot's name. Okay, there's this Chinese robot that is more like your pal. You can have it. I think it's between $4,000 to $30,000. So that robot's more like the physical ChatGPT. It does everything that you want it to do. That's around the house because it has a physical body. So the courses are being splitted so that you you know what you're doing, and because of that, they have their hierarchy. There's hierarchy for each and every one of it. I think I saw a message from Mufiolua. Uh, where can I put this box? Okay, Sylvia, you can go. Okay, so Mr. Samuel, is that okay with you?
Yes, sir. Very well, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, before Sylvia respond, let me respond to this. So, if you have multiple schools of interest, the thing is, if you have multiple schools of interest, you can go with it. But then, um, if for example you want to continue, you can pause one and continue with the other course. So that's up to you, your strength, your wit to survive. Because you're going to be surviving under pressure. There's a lot of pressure, especially when you have to do something and bring it to reality. So yeah. So Miss Sylvia, it's your turn.
Okay, gracious evening, everyone. First of all, I want to commend you for your should I say master class, because I call it a master class because it's something that maybe would have paid money to receive this master class. So I'll just go straight to the question. I want to ask for those who might be interested in joining, because you earlier said that a community will be created for interested participants. So I want to ask, would there be a deadline year for some person? Because I know that maybe in moments like this, for those that will be interested in joining, there are some targets that the person is expected to meet, and if the person does not get to meet those targets, the person will be dropped. Is there anything of such nature? Because I'm considering maybe what do I call it? The challenges that might be embedded, um maybe um power supply and network topology and the likes. Is there any timeline for the person or target for the person to meet up with, or will the person be dropped? I don't know if I
Mm,
was able to put the question straight.
very well. It's very clear. Wait, I'm coming. Let's accept small people. Uh, okay, let me respond to what you said. So, in regards to that, the class is more of a paid course, and we charge 25,000 naira. That's for people and users in Nigeria, and $50 for users that's not Nigeria. So that's for you to onboard because everything within the ecosystem you have access to it. Apart from courses that are going to have different tiers. So the ones that are high tier have different payment. But for you to onboard platform, it's 25,000 naira. If you're coming in, or if you're not in Nigeria, you pay $50. So with that, you have full access to like a couple of things, but other things you still have to get them, like buy them within the ecosystem. That's including books or other things that are important to you, which is not provided by your lecturer. That's within the platform. I don't know if that's clear. I'm going to share
Absolutely. Thank you
details
very much.
via WhatsApp. I've shared details via WhatsApp to you. Okay, thank you very much. Is there any more questions? Okay, Samuel has come back again.
Sorry, so sorry, sir. Okay, yes, relating to the payment, is it possible for one to actually pay by installments? Yeah, by installments for a time being, stuff like that.
Not actually. We don't accept installments. The payment is once. And apart from the payments, if you're into robotics, because most of them, people that are into programming, their own is more or less. But people that are into robotics, they still need physical components, so you still have to pay. Everything is one-time payment.
Oh, okay, all right, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're mostly welcome. So if there's any more questions, and we might drop the meeting in the next 7 minutes. I appreciate everyone for joining. You'll be getting an update to the community in a bit.
All right, thank you, sir.
Mostly welcome. Okay, everyone. In absence of everything, I appreciate you all for joining, and you'll be getting an update very soon. So let's call it a night. Bye, you all. Yes, you can now end the call, everyone. Bye, everyone. David and Binta.